Hi Marcus, finally getting to do your card reading. So this is the first. I never done one for you specifically, so I am excited that you asked me to do one. And I'm glad that you reached out, and I am so honored to be able to provide this to you, to provide the support to you. Whatever comes through, it is the intention, just to give you a heads up, the intention, it is always set for your divine path, for your highest good. So that is kind of like how I work. There's more to it, but so here we go. I am setting a general intention of what is for your highest good at this moment that your soul needs to hear. All right, so let's get started. Um, I went ahead and cleansed the energy and cleared it and went ahead and pulled up the cards already. So most of the time I just set the intention of one, basically one thing to come up. But sometimes there are times that I'll get like two cards because they go hand in hand together. In this case, voila, that's what happened. So when I pulled the first card for you, it needed to be paired up with the second card, so I just went ahead and did that. Okay, so the first card is, here you go, called. So just go ahead and take a look at the image very closely. Allow yourself to feel how you resonate with this picture, with the colors, with the shapes, with just the whole thing in general. That is something I encourage everyone to do during readings and any sessions I provide, because there's always more that meets the eye. There you go. So this card here, what I'm feeling is it is wanting you to really, allow yourself to bring forth your soul gifts, the gifts that you possess, that comes from your soul, deep inside your soul, and it's through your heart and doing what your heart feels, joyful and happy. That is how it's gonna come through. And so at this time, this first card is simply reminding you and really telling you that it is time to step up and bring those qualities and those gifts that you have in your heart forward more and more, which I have been seeing, you doing some videos, and it's great. So but again, yeah, just tapping and checking with your heart, and your intuition, because it will lead you the right way. All right. And the main card that is coming forth, but because it needed this a little bit of an introduction coming through in before I before this card came through, is, here we go, you're not for everyone. Take a look at the shape. There's the blue, there's the lavender, there's that person in there embracing her wholeness, the complete version of him and herself. Yeah, so there's the feeling of it, embracing your all, right? And this specific card is talking about embracing your weirdness, and it's all good. I am super weird, so don't matter. And that's the thing, though. Really, you may have had times where people don't necessarily agree or are even respectful of your ways of doing things, or your ways of how you are, And this card is telling you it's okay. Like, whatever it is that this weirdness is, or, different, that if you're different, embrace that. It's a good thing. And so it's telling you to embrace your weirdness, face your true north. And as you can see, even I'm noticing on the card now a little bit more further in here, there are sparkles of light that this person is spreading out there, you know, over here, like there, right? All of that right there, right? So those are indication of when you really are your true self, the authentic self from the heart, from the soul. This allows doors to open and you're able to really shine through more, and you're able to give more from a place of authenticity, actually. So that's something like additional that it wanted to come through. Like every card is different, and for every person sometimes there's things that will come through that is particular for that person in that moment, and this one is one of them for you right now. So however that resonates with your situation, whatever you're going through, this is more of a general reading, but it is still tapping into your higher self. Perhaps if it doesn't resonate at this moment, be open to receiving, and you can sleep on it, or just allow your soul to soak that in, and let it process, integrate whatever it needs to go through. There's nothing that needs to be forced here, so I just want to let you know, okay? And some additional information, some additional messages and guidance that's coming through for this card particularly is, in your case, is just to know that the world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, just won't like you. They just won't like you. I know, it can be hard to hear it. And same thing with me too. So, but it's also filled with those people who will love you fiercely. They are your people. You are not for everyone, and that's okay. Talk to the people who can hear you. Don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They won't ever want what you're selling. Don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. You'll be wasting both your time and theirs, and will likely inflict unnecessary wounds that will take precious time to heal. You're not for them, and they're not for you. Politely wave them on and continue your way. Sharing your path with someone is a sacred gift. Don't cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. Keep facing your true north. Yeah. So again, this is something that's really dear to my heart too. I've lived most of my life really neglecting my weirdness, craziness, whatever you call it, right? And the more I embrace that, the more I know that is part of me. That is what makes me me, unique me, right? The more I can be free, right? Free to express myself, free to just be myself, free to just be able to thrive more, right? There will be times that we go through ups and downs, but it's all part of the process. So just remember that. And if anybody ever tells you again, just let them be. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Let them be. Use discretion if needed. It has helped me a lot along the way. Discretion. Where to use my energy towards too. Like those, I don't bother anymore, right? So, but if it's triggering you, it's also helping you learn a lesson. So, so something I will leave you with is, how can you embrace your weirdness and not care so much about what other people think? Something to check in with your heart, and and go from there. Take it easy, and please let me know if you have any questions. This is the first time I've done something like this for you. So I hope that it was helpful. And it was a great honor to do this. And much, much love and blessings. And we'll stay connected. Bye. Have a great day.